Hey guys, New Zealand is coming out as a game changer. New Zealand is different from every other country. Their immigration process is looking different and is favorable to anybody who is planning to come in to work and live in New Zealand. On this channel, we'll give information as to all things pertaining to traveling abroad, settling abroad, working abroad. I will give immigration updates of various countries. If these are your area of interest, kindly consider subscribing to this channel as we'll be dishing out very useful information regarding all these things. In this video, I'll be talking about New Zealand visiting visa / tourist visa. They are the same, and how you can convert this visa into a work visa while you are in New Zealand. Unlike the US, UK, where when you use visiting visa to enter the country, you have to leave the country. You cannot get a job with visiting visa in UK or US. You have to leave. If you come in as a tourist, you have to go back to your country before you can apply for any job. But in New Zealand, they are telling you if you're coming into the country as a visitor, you can actually search for job, and if you find a job, then you can apply for a work visa and remain in the country. Guys, isn't that incredible?
Oh my God! Wow!
This visiting visa or tourist visa allows you to stay in the country up to 9 months. That's close to a year. And during this period, you can search for job. It's even easier to get a job while you are already in the country. So if you're already in New Zealand as a visitor, you can actually search for job and be able to secure a job because they have millions of opportunities waiting for foreigners who are willing to come in. So, if this is what you would want to consider, apply as a visitor to New Zealand, and then you can search for job within 9 months and be able to get a work visa and stay in the country. And the good thing is that if you get a work visa to work in New Zealand, unlike the UK, you do not have to work for 5 years before you can get your permanent residency. After 2 years, you can apply for your permanent residency. You see how easy it is. So this country is a game changer. New Zealand is a real deal. Look into their website, look into this country and see the opportunities they have for foreigners. So guys, the application fee is 211 New Zealand dollars. 211 New Zealand dollars, and the wait period is 36 days. That's how long within which they will make decision concerning your application, and you can stay in the country for up to 9 months, during which you can search for job. So guys, on this visiting visa, I will be giving you the requirement, the document specification that you will need to put together to be able to make successful application. And one of those requirements is that you will have to have a proof of identity, and that is usually your travel document. Travel documents, one of the travel documents is usually your international passport. You have to have your international passport to hand, and you have to, as usual, have 6 months at least 6 month validity on your international passport to be able to make an application. And in your international passport, you will have to have a space where the visa will be affixed to your passport. So you have to have your international passport to hand. Another requirement is that you have to assure Visa Authority of New Zealand that you have good health. You do not have any health complication that will put anybody in danger in the country. You have to assure them in your application. And another requirement is that you have to prove good character, and you prove good character through police report. So whichever country you're living in, you have to apply to the police in that country for a police report to certify that you do not have criminal conviction, any criminal case against you, or that you had one that it has been cleared, and the process through which it was cleared, that the decision of the police about the offense you committed. So whatever the case may be, you have to have police report to tell that you are not a criminal. The website also made it clear that you can come in with your partner and your dependent children. So you can come in with your partner and your children as long as they are from 24 years below, they can come with you as your dependent. You see, that's what also makes this process a very good deal for foreigners, because as for UK, you cannot, I think Canada as well, you cannot bring a person who is above 18 years as your dependent. Even your children, if they are above 18 years, they are not considered dependents for the purpose of visa in the United Kingdom. But New Zealand is saying that you can come with them, they can be your dependent. Even under this particular visiting visa, you can actually come with your family. That is how good this news is. You can go in with a family while you search for job. Another requirement is that you have to prove to the immigration officer that you can be able to sponsor your trip. You can be able to take care of yourself. You see, while you remain in the country, that you have the ability to financially sponsor yourself. And how do you prove this to this country? You prove this by providing a proof of fund in your bank account. For 1 month, you have to have 1,000 New Zealand dollars, compared to what you have to prove in the UK. I think it's way cheaper. You have to have $1,000 in your account for to show that you can take care of yourself for 1 month. If you have paid the rent, or you have a place where you're going to stay, you can file in documentation to show that. Then you only have a proof of fund of $400, guys. You don't have a place to stay, your accommodation and everything is included, then you have to prove 1,000 New Zealand dollars in your account. But if you have a place to stay already and you have documents to testify to this, you just only have to show $400. Another requirement is medical insurance, medical certificate. So this is usually done by X-ray, like the one that guys usually do when coming to UK. You have to show that you do not have tuberculosis, and that you're not coming in with dangerous ailment that will affect the citizens of the country. So, guys, if you're able to put this together, put in your application and pay the visa application fee. I think, like I said earlier, it's less than $300. Pay that and wait for decision to be made on your application. Who knows? You might just be amongst the lucky one who would start a new life in New Zealand.